Hello, welcome to our channel. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Stephanie.
And together we clean homes for free.
In today's home, we are cleaning a bathroom, and it is just Danielle doing the cleaning. I was there, but I was in the kitchen, and we have decided to split this week's video into the bathroom and kitchen videos because it would have been very long, and we've kind of stretched ourselves a little bit thin this week. Because
definitely.
Yeah.
I've been moving house, so between packing, unpacking, and looking after kids and trying to do everything else, it's been a little bit challenging.
Yep, and I have already edited 2 other videos this week because we edited the members only video as well as the extra video that we released of our food bank drive. So if you haven't seen that, please do go and watch it because that was really fun to make, and you get to see my husband in that as well. Definitely had to bribe him into being part of that. So Danielle, talk us through this house.
So the bathroom she really wanted done because she was having issues with accessing the shower. She has mobility issues, so obviously it's a wet room, which by the way was amazing when you're rinsing it all down. I didn't have to worry about getting the floor to it. So it was basically just clearing all the clutter away, moving stuff out of the bathroom that didn't belong there, and then getting down to the cleaning. She is a smoker, so the thing I liked most about it, sorry, I'll get there before you ask, was the nicotine of the wet wall. I don't know if I caught.
Yes, so I was going to comment.
Yeah,
I was going to comment on that because I don't know if our viewers watched the other video of, I think it's literally titled like getting rid of years of nicotine or something like that, because I clean a bathroom that's similar and the walls are literally coated in nicotine, but you really don't see it on camera. And then since then we have upgraded our camera to the S23 camera, which Mac and Bonnie recommended. And you can really see it on this one, and I was so sad, like when I was watching it, when I was editing the footage, I was like, oh my god, you can actually it was satisfying to watch.
The thing I liked most was I was using elbow grease on the nicotine, because when you spray it, you can literally see the nicotine starting to drip down with the product.
And you guys will get to see that too in literally like 30 seconds or so. So that was satisfying to watch. And just tell us a little bit more about the lady of the house and the clutter that you mentioned.
Right, so she has in her life done a few different bits and bobs and stuff like that, but she's ended up buying loads of stuff, and at one point I think she was taking it to car boot sales and trying to sell some of the stuff, but it was very like miscellaneous. There was not one category for all the stuff she had. She had everything from like clocks to pictures to candle holders to whiskey canter. Is it a whiskey canter? Decanter. So yeah, there was everything. She had everything.
And honestly, it was so fascinating talking to this woman.
She was very eccentric.
She was
I called
awesome.
her at one point. She was really, and she had a really good humour.
Yeah.
She was very funny.
Because we both went into this clean tired and just really, we felt like, okay, we can give this a couple of hours and then we'll need to go. And honestly, this woman's energy is what kept us going because she was hilarious. She had all the stories. She's really lived her life, and she is well travelled, and every item, don't get me wrong, she did not really want to let anything go, which is kind of posing a little bit of a problem right now in terms of how functional her home is, as you can see by how full the shower was. But every item that she owns has a story, and I think we'll kind of get more into that when I do the kitchen in the next video.
Yeah, she's got some really cool. I was going around her house like, oh my god, that's so cool, and oh my god, that's a collector's item. And look at all these things. She had a lot of like old Coca-Cola memorabilia on it. I like that the most.
Did you?
Yeah. She was like, I'm selling this fridge, and I'm like, okay, are you?
So she was really fun, and I think obviously we've said like, oh, this was our favourite house to clean, or this was our least favourite house to clean. But if we had to say like this has been our favourite person to clean for, then this would be it for me. This I love this woman. I want to be her friend.
She was just very like warming and welcoming. Like even when she was like shouting on me through.
That was Danielle killing a spider in real life, not in the video. I didn't see it, thank God.
Are we keeping that in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't make more work for me. I've done a lot this week, okay?
So we're in my new house and my flooring downstairs isn't here yet and it's not laid yet, and I just seen a creepy spider crawl across the floor.
And attacked it with is that an empty box?
Yes,
good.
An empty box.
If not, whatever's in it would be smashed by now.
So where was I and thought,
oh, this was satisfying to watch. Look at that. Yeah. Oh my God, that was...
And then I was like, what even?
It looked like Velcro. Was it maybe Velcro? Was there another bit of Velcro on the side?
No, I was trying to look for...
I wonder if maybe originally there was. To try and like keep it
this
like
was
pinned.
Really annoying because it couldn't come out of that, like the shower hose. Oh, but do you know what? I could have detached it from the actual shower bit. In
hindsight, we'll know for next time.
Next time. Because she was saying that in order too, and I could have fixed that for her.
Yeah. Although, I think the whole point of it being in there is to keep it so it's not like sitting on the floor kind of thing.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, it was so satisfying watching you do this. And so that was the priority area for this lady. So when we get requests for help, we do try and kind of prioritize where we can. We don't want to play God and be like, no, you do not deserve our help, or you're like 20th in line because there's people more deserving. But we do try and, if there's like fire hazard, or if for example, like one of the houses we did recently, somebody's in hospital and they can't get home, that kind of thing. So when we were contacted, we were actually contacted by a companion company for this lady, and they said that she can't shower because she has no access to the shower. So that kind of was a priority for us. And so that's why we went here, and Danielle had only had like 3 hours sleep. I think that was a night with Olivia up.
Yeah, something. It'll be something. I mean, it's not an unusual occurrence for me not to get a lot of sleep.
So I was an
No,
awesome
that was
friend.
the night I was sitting up thinking about my house, was it not?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And what would fit here and what would fit there, and just one of those anxiety.
This was the day after we went live, was it not? As well.
Yeah.
So that was quite a late one. So anyway, I was an awesome friend, of course, and said, okay, Danielle, do you want the bathroom or the kitchen? And she obviously went and looked first and was like, I'll take the bathroom. So that kind of gives you an idea of how cluttered the kitchen is.
Although I didn't realise how big a bathroom, like how big the job in the bathroom
was
going to be. And then I got halfway through it and I was like, oh, yeah, and you're through there and you're just chatting away, and I'm like, oh, I could have been chilling and chatting. But I don't think I would have been able to make as much progress in that kitchen as you did, because I just wasn't in that headspace to be like, right, this needs to go here, move this here. I would have been like, I don't know where anything needs to go. So it was good to just get on with the bathroom. There was only one bit that really annoyed me, is you'll see it later on in the video. There's two like shelving unit kind of things, but they weren't really that stable. So I didn't want to move them out. So behind there's probably still yellow.
Oh, there's actually quite a funny bit later on in the video, which you're going to kill me for keeping in.
Oh.
But you hurt yourself. And it didn't cut out the reaction. And the funny thing is, I was in the other room and you must have been screaming silently because I didn't hear it.
I'm trying to even think. How does?
Oh, you'll see it. You'll see it. It's coming up probably in a few minutes. So I did kind of speed this section up a little bit because it was a lot of your back and not really any close-ups of us getting in there. And like I say, I wanted to try and keep this video shortish because I knew that you didn't have a lot of time for the voiceover. But I mean, it's still satisfying to me to see the chaos become a bit more orderly.
Do you know what? It's like, see, when I get to a certain point of the clean, I forget that I'm even getting filmed. I forget that I'm even recording myself. So I just like get in my own head and
See, for me,
crack on.
the same thing happens, but not because I kind of just forget. It's more like, oh, I don't care. I just want to clean now. Like once I get into the cleaning, I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't care about you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to clean. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Which one of the things I struggle with is if I do go and do a solo clean and that's kind of my mindset, then I get kind of like maybe halfway through and I'm like, oh, is this footage even usable? Should I just stop recording and just crack on and get it done? Which kind of did happen on Thursday night when I went to another house a day early because I didn't have childcare the next day. Didn't realise my childminder didn't work this week. So yeah, so that kind of happened there, and I haven't looked at the footage yet to kind of figure out, can I use this footage or not? Stop looking for spiders. That's what I feel like you're doing right now.
I'm looking and feel like in my head I'm still like unpacking my house. Well, so I'm like, watch this bit here.
Right, stop doing that for 5 minutes. Watch a video.
See, like, I know what happens.
I suppose that's true, but you need to tell us, like, if you find interesting things.
So she really had a lot of stuff. So it was fun making categories, to be honest. The makeup, and she had some really cool perfume bottles, and and I don't know if you can really see this thing, but it's got a kangaroo on it.
Yeah, she had so much cool stuff on her walls. Like I say, she is well travelled, and is that the same bug? Is it back?
No,
it is. You didn't even get it the first time. Just more. This bug is indestructible. I might have to cut this out. It's ruining the video. We're being tormented. This bug's a zombie. It's behind that box over there. I think it may be on the box now. Right, just leave it to live its life. It's not near us. And it's relatively small, actually. I'm not as scared as I normally would be. It doesn't really look like a spider. It looks more like a daddy long legs. Sorry. Right. I'm probably not going to cut that out because honestly I can't be bothered. It's been a long week. Yeah, I might just keep my legs
keep
up.
your feet up. Get your feet up.
To be honest, your floor's freezing anyway. Yeah, I really like the hats on the wall, and I don't know if we missed it because we were freaking out over a spider, but you do show the camera the shoes on the top as well, which are really cool.
Yeah.
Were they
were just
shoes
no
or ornaments?
Look, here it is. Here.
Oh, here we go.
They were just ornaments, but like those two match. But that's a smaller version, and then she had the perfume bottles that looked like high heels as well. So yeah.
Do you think they're like for holding jewellery or just general ornaments?
I think they're just general ornaments. I'm not sure. You probably could, but then it would just all kind of go to the bottom. So I think they're just general, but they're cool. They're fancy. I like them. They're very bougie.
Yeah. And do you think she used to wear these hats that are on the wall? And what a strange place to keep them, by the way, in the bathroom.
She did say that she had a thing for hats. So she's like, I don't know if you noticed. I'm like, yeah, I did. I noticed, don't worry. But yeah, she had a lot of stuff everywhere.
And we will very likely go back to this house.
Yeah.
Because we did only tackle... I mean, I didn't even get the kitchen finished because there was just so much.
She had loads of these handy, I don't know if you can see it, the plastic storage trays for like individual things. They were really handy. She's got a lot of stuff for like storage and to store stuff. It's just not being put away or accessible or...
So she just needs better systems, probably.
That's it, really.
She definitely does need to let some things go, though. And I don't think it's a case of hoarding. I think it is just a case of this woman has lived her life and accumulated a lot of things. And then she's still holding on to those things that she wants to sell. She's not very tech savvy. I think once she... Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I forgot to mute it. Once she kind of gets the hang of being able to sell things online, I think she will be able to let things go. She had a lot of gift sets there as well. Do you think those are to sell or they are gifts she's been given?
I think they're to sell because you've got 3 that are exactly the same. Plus she had more of those ones in the room full of stuff.
Okay.
See, I'm not sure. I think there is maybe a touch of like kind of hoarding because she was on like the free websites looking for
Was she looking for more stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, she was.
I know when I was working with her in the kitchen, she kind of, every time I was like, okay, well, you don't really need 3 fruit bowls. Let's maybe get rid of 1 or 2. And she was like, no, these are for this and this and this, and they have this memory and this memory. I was starting to think like maybe there is some hoarding tendencies here. However, she just had a story for everything, and I don't know, I kind of associate hoarding with like keeping things that other people would not consider keeping. So like people who do like hoard rubbish or like collect like years and years of magazines kind of thing.
But then could it not be just keeping stuff because it's stuff?
Yeah.
Do you mean?
Yeah. So you're probably right.
Like,
there probably
so people
is a
that
touch.
grew up with nothing, and then as they get older, they'll probably just keep a hold of like all their stuff because they've eventually got stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I guess it's just changing my own perspective on what I consider to be hoarding. Obviously, we're not experts. We can't say if somebody has it. But maybe after we've done this long enough.
That mirror, by the way, I don't know if you've seen it, but it was disgusting when I wiped it.
It didn't show up really well on the camera. But I remember you going out specifically to the car to get the white vinegar to do it.
Yeah.
Have
you looked in the trolley? Did I leave it there?
The vinegar?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, it's in the trolley.
No, I don't think it is.
Alright, okay. Well, I found another thing of vinegar in my cupboard. So we've got...
So we have vinegar.
We've
okay,
got
good.
vinegar.
Good to know. Also, and I'll just say it because I did have to cut out a few bits because we filmed this clean before we were aware that Danielle's leggings were see-through. So I did cut out some bits where it is just your bum in the camera.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I didn't do it in the last one because I didn't really think about it. But I mean, you know, our subscription subscribers did go up. So maybe I shouldn't have cut those bits out.
I'm actually wearing those leggings right now.
I mean, it's fine if you're not on camera.
Well, I'm just going to chuck them in bed. Because even if I wear them outside or something, I'll go pick up one of the kids.
Well, maybe you can turn them into a Halloween costume. So that they're at least being recycled.
Yeah, I've not even thought about Halloween.
Are you actually this is so irrelevant and people probably don't care, but just while I remember to ask you, are you coming to the...
No, I'm not.
No, but
No.
Pete's not even going anymore, so I have a ticket there. It's
Well,
just going to be a
got a
girls'
ticket, I'll
night.
come.
I do have tickets, so you should.
Now I feel pressure.
Okay, good.
Under pressure.
And we could be matching because I put on weight, so the costume I had doesn't fit me, so I had to buy an upgrade. It's Hermione Granger. We can...
I mean, but I'm not dyeing my hair.
No.
Okay.
You can't be Hermione. I'm Hermione,
Okay.
but you could be another Gryffindor.
Right, so who am I?
I mean, your hair's
Jenny?
No, because your hair's not red. You can just be a random unnamed Gryffindor.
Could I just scrape my hair back, put some glasses on, draw a wee scar on my head and go as Harry?
Yes, do. Oh, wait, no, because it's a skirt. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Although in the fan fiction world, and I've never read any of these don't particularly appeal to me, but you get female Harrys.
Harriet.
Yeah.
Harina.
I don't know, I've never read them. Harriet sounds like it would make
sounds,
more sense. You can just go as Harriet Potter. Let's do that.
Or just be a random Gryffindor.
That's what I said originally.
Yeah. Just...
I'll reread the books and find a one that matches your description.
Okay.
You could maybe be Lavender. Lavender Brown.
Is she not got blonde hair?
Your hair is practically blonde.
No, but has she not got like blonde hair?
In the movie she does. I don't think in the book she was supposed to.
Yeah, it could be her. I dig her. I feel her vibes. Do you know
really? She was a total obsessive stalker over Ron. She was unbearable, her character.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
I could be a stalker.
I don't doubt that. Anyway, we have completely digressed. I'm sorry.
I really didn't like this toilet seat. Can you guess why?
Because it doesn't fit the toilet bowl properly.
Because it is missing one of the bits, so it was not...
It wasn't sitting
symmetrical
properly. Yeah.
Or it didn't look right.
But also, maybe that's why I thought it didn't fit the bowl, actually.
Yeah, probably.
See, look, you kind of get to see, the cool stuff on the walls. She very much lives maximalist style. Do you know how you get like a minimalist?
Yeah.
She very much has the maximalist style.
But I think her house matches her energy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And
I don't think
love
I've
her
ever
energy.
actually met anybody quite like her.
No, I don't think I have. And I thought the hoarder that we've been helping with the wool, you know, like the yarn, the series that we're going to make.
Yeah.
I thought she was quite eccentric, but she's got nothing on this lady.
No.
I'm actually excited to go back and help her
just
again.
because of like what she's like.
Yeah.
It makes it be like, oh yeah, let's go back and spend some time with her. Yeah.
It is just like hanging out with friends.
I'm not keen on cleaning toilet seats. Like these toilet seats.
Why?
It's not my favourite thing to do. I don't know why. I just think, I don't know. I do it. I've done 2 of them now. But
yeah. Well, the first one you broke.
I think it's I think it's PTSD.
From breaking that first one?
No, from working in care homes.
Oh, okay.
Working with elderly people and stuff, and some of the...
I mean, let's not throw like psychological terms out there like PTSD.
Well,
but
I think I have trauma.
Okay.
From dealing with some of the mess.
Let's just say you have bad associations.
Bad experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think it's from past experiences that haven't been very pleasant. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The floors in this house were very satisfying to clean.
Yeah. Although we forgot our mop.
It's not that we forgot. We just don't have a very good mop. Like, we have the flash mop, which is really good for cleaning walls.
So I just sprayed the shower around the floor, gave them a wee wipe to wipe, and I started from like one corner and then came in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then used the squeegee bit.
Yeah, because the mop itself that was in this home is really dirty.
Yeah, but it just wasn't making me feel...
It's still better than it was. Yeah. And when you guys see the kitchen, you'll get to see like how clean the kitchen floor is. It's not perfect, but after what it was, it's so much better. I kind of wish I'd put the kitchen footage in this now because I'm talking about it so much. But you have that to look forward to next week.
This was very fun.
How was your knees and your back though?
They've actually been alright.
That's good.
And considering the amount of stuff I've been doing in the last week.
I mean, let's not curse it. Touch wood.
Well, my back twinged earlier on when I was taking stuff up the stairs, but it's been alright. And just like the more I'm strengthening it, the more I'm doing stuff, I'm sure.
And speaking of like Danielle carting stuff around and moving house, she is a powerhouse. She basically said, I have a house, and then the next day she was like, I've moved the entire house. Like, wait, what? You were meant to wait for me to help you. It's done. We're sitting in her new house and everything is around us. Like she somehow moved it all within the space of like 2 days.
I roped my eldest son into helping me a lot, so I'm due him some money.
Yeah. I mean, he has to live here too.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to come to this house as well, don't you? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, and you want to go and stay at your dad's and come home and your room be all set up, don't you? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you can at least help me move.
Mm-hmm. And amongst all of that, moving house and everything, what else did you have on? His birthday.
His birthday, yeah. Yeah. That was...
So you've had a very busy week.
Yeah. And I feel like because I've moved and everything, his birthday wasn't quite what I would usually do. Like, usually I'd fill the whole place up with balloons and I wasn't able to do any of that, so I did get a bit of mum guilt for his birthday this year.
I mean, you did spoil him though.
He got absolutely spoiled. Yeah, he did. I took him and three of his friends to this place called Inflate. And it's like a big massive bouncy castle, but it's like massive one, so adults and everybody can go on it. And that cost a ridiculous amount of money.
Mm-hmm. I was just watching the video there and I was like, what are you doing? Why did I not cut that out? I feel like when I was watching it back, that moved a lot quicker than I thought. Or maybe I was meant to cut it out. I don't know. But you did a really good job in here because now the lady can use her shower. Yeah. And hopefully she doesn't just put a lot of stuff back in there, because there wasn't, when most of the stuff you took out of that room didn't have a home to go to.
But I kind of gave it all a home. So
Yeah.
nothing really came out and was like in the way or just lying out. It was kind of more like, so there was a few boxes that came out and they went on top of piles of that were already piled up boxes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's us at the end. So enjoy these transformation photos. And if you do like this kind of content and you like our babbling nonsense, then please do subscribe. Our subscriber count is growing so quickly right now. It's very exciting. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.